Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be walking you through this cool toned look step by step. I'm going to show you how I got it. I'm getting ready today because Ruben's taking me out on a date. We're going to go get some barbecue and I thought I'd show you the makeup look that I'm doing, and I just love cool tone looks. It's been a minute since I've done one, so I thought I'd throw another one out there. So this video is going to be a one brand tutorial for the most part. I try a couple of other things in here as well, but for the most part, everything you see here is going to be from Tarte. Thank you so much, Tarte, for sponsoring and collaborating with me on today's video. You guys really seem to like our last video that we worked on together, and the last couple of one brand tutorials you've liked as well. So if you want to see more of these, please let me know down below in the comments. I'm going to be showing you a bunch of different deals that they have on their website. They also gave me a discount code for 15% off. I will include it here on the screen as well as down below in the description box. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and seeing how I got this look. Please subscribe and let's get started. So really quick, I was shampooing my hair and the side extensions that I had just completely fell out in the shower. That's never happened to me before. If you're curious, I get like 3 little pieces on the sides just to fill in this chunk here, and yeah, I get my hair done tomorrow, so I just very strategically like bobby pinned them back in. So I'm gonna be really stiff and try not to move because I don't want them flying out. Let me zoom in. I'm gonna start with primer. This is one from Tarte that came in one of their custom value sets. They have so many sets on their website. And also, by the way, I have a discount code with them. I will put it on the screen here for 15% off. I'll also put it down below in case you're curious. But yeah, you basically pick out your foundation and then it comes with its own little custom set. So I'll link the ones that I use down below with the pricing and everything because I don't know the prices off the top of my head. But basically this one came with the Amazonian Clay Foundation, the Timeless Smoothing Primer, and then it also came with the Stay Spray and my favorite blush, Exposed. It's pretty cool. So you can pick out your exact foundation shade. It's not like they have only a certain amount of shades. You pick your actual foundation and then you get the other stuff in the set. So it's pretty cool. I am going to use this primer that came in the face set. This is the Timeless Smoothing Primer. Looks like this. This is kind of like a moussey sort of texture. So I'm going to go in with just a little bit and get mainly the pores and just get like my T-zone area where I get really oily. And then I'm going to be trying this out. This is the Amazonian Clay Foundation in the shade Light Medium Neutral. Looks like this. You guys, I'm sure, have seen this foundation. I've actually never tried this, but I've sold a lot of these in my day from working retail in the cosmetic world. So I'm gonna just take a little bit here on the back of my hand and grab my brush, wherever it is. Work this here in my brush, and you can see it's kind of just like this moussey sort of texture. Start pushing this in on the skin. I like going in with just a little bit at a time so I don't go and apply like 10 pounds of foundation. I mean, I do that sometimes too, but I prefer to do it this way. I've been filming all of my holiday content for next month, which is very exciting. This is weird because I've been filming so much, but I'm only filming this video just a few days before it goes up. So it feels like I'm actually like talking to you, you know? It's weird pre-filming stuff. This is really nice. I can see why it was so popular. So now I'm gonna move on to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have this shade, what shade do I have? Light Neutral in this one, and this comes in a set with the Fake Awake eyeliner and the Shape Tape Glow Wand. This just is kind of like a liquid highlighter that goes here, so I will be using those today too. So I'm just gonna take this, just a dot under each eye. You do not need a lot of this. This is so pigmented, so full coverage. You just need a tiny bit. My brush and just start blending this in. You see how that one dot just did all of that? That's crazy. I'm just gonna blend this in. So let me know down below what holiday and Christmas content you'd like to see from me. I have a lot done already. I'm curious what you wanna see. And I have a lot more to do, so just let me know. It can be makeup, it can be fashion, it can be food, it can be hair, skin, anything. Vlogs. You tell me what you want. Your Christmas wish is my command. Sort of. Okay, whew. I am nice and covered. I'm just taking whatever's left over on my brush and just kind of hitting my nose. Okay, so I'm now gonna go into that glow wand. I'm gonna go into the Sunbeam shade, and this is just gonna add a little bit of glow on the high points of my face. So this spins here, Then I'm just going to hit this here, just a little on the nose and Cupid's bow. Go in with my brush and just blend that in. I love cream highlighters. I think they're just so pretty and they look so natural. And if you ever go in with like a powder highlighter too, this always serves as such a nice base for that and will also make intense highlighters even more intense if you go in with a powder one over top. I also like using this like when I'm not wearing any makeup at all. Cream highlighters on bare skin is just glorious. Okay, I'm gonna go in and bronze and contour. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. This is in shade medium. This with the Bone Beige contour from MAC has been just my favorite little combo lately. I'm gonna go in and bronze up my skin. I really feel like I don't need to powder. Normally I go in with like a bunch of powder. I just don't really feel like that today. I did wake up really dry. Get the cheeks. And so now I'm gonna go into that Bone Beige shade from MAC and contour my face now that my skin is all warmed up with the bronzer. Also contouring my nose and around my lips. So Tarte sent this over and I'm excited to try it because it has a bunch of blushes in it. It's the Pro Glow and Blush palette. I did get that exposed blush in that set, but I want to try something different today just because that's my go-to. I use it all the time. I kind of want to use this one down here. It just looks really, really pretty and not like any blush I have. So I think I'm gonna go in with that. Does that have a color? It's called Amp. So I'm gonna try that today because that looks really, really pretty. It's got a beautiful sheen to it. It's kind of like a dark plum. Pop that on my cheeks. Oh, that's so pretty. It's got such a nice sheen to it. And I really wanna do cool tones today. So this like berry hue to the blush is really gonna kind of like tie it all together. And then I kind of want to go into this highlighter here and go over that glow wand just because. Especially down the nose. I like doing a powder highlight on my nose after contouring just because I feel like it blends it all together. Okay, for my brows, I think I'm gonna try this one. This is the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. My friend Amanda told me I needed to try this. I've used it once before and I really liked it. So I do have my eyebrows microbladed. This is what they look like with nothing in them. So I'm just gonna go in and just lightly fill in the sparse areas and then fill in a little bit more in the front. So you know the routine. I'm gonna go into the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, prime my eyelids. Just gonna pick it up here, pop it all over, and then once it's pretty much on, I go in with my finger and push it into the skin. So I have not used this palette in so long. This is the Tarte In Bloom palette. And I really want to use this top row. It's got a lot of beautiful cool tone shades. I might dabble into some of the other rows as well, but I just really wanted to do something cool toned, but like cozy, kind of dramatic. I don't know. We'll see where this goes. So I'm actually going to start with Smarty Pants and Sweetheart mixed together. Where is it? I'm going to start with Smarty Pants and Sweetheart and mix those together, and then I'll go into Jet Setter, just because even when I'm doing a cool toned look, I like a neutral to warm base just because I feel like it helps the cool tones to pop even more on my skin, and it makes it a little bit more wearable. Because sometimes going in with straight gray shades can be not as flattering. You have to have like the right undertone in your skin to really make that look bomb. At least on my skin, that's how I feel. But yeah, I love cool tones. I feel like they're pretty underrated. Also, anytime I do a cool toned look and I'm talking about a brown and I'm saying it's cool toned, so many people get so confused because they think brown is just warm. That's not the case. You definitely just have to look at the undertone, because there are browns with more red, there are browns with more blue, and they can pull more gray or very neutral or like very orangey. It just depends on the undertone of that brown. I'm now gonna add in that Jet Setter shade, which was definitely more cool toned. Just start adding that into the look. Have it here on the outer corner. And now I'm gonna switch into a little bit of a smaller brush, and continue using that Jet Setter shade. Just focusing it even more precisely on the eye to make it a little bit darker, a little bit smokier. I always love eyeshadow looks before they're totally complete. Like, this eye isn't finished and where I was planning on going with it, but I just love all of the matte tones together. I just think they're so pretty. Bringing this along the lower lash line, the other side. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of Rebel into the look. It's kind of like a brick color. I'm really gonna tap off the excess because I don't want too much of this in here, but I think this is gonna deepen it up and add a little bit of warmth. I'm just feathering it on. Okay, I could go in with a little bit more. Very pretty. Go back into Jet Setter, the very cool toned shade, and just blend that out. Oh, I'm loving how smoky this is. I'm going into Sweetheart, that bottom shade, just to blend out these edges. This adds just like a slight hue of pink. All right, so now I'm gonna go into Rocker, this like silvery gray shade here. I kind of also want to go into Firecracker, but that might be a little bit too warm. So I'm gonna try to stick with Rocker and go in with a flat brush, or should I go in with my finger? I'm gonna go in with my finger actually and just pick this up on it. Looks like that. And just push this in on the lid. On another finger, I'm gonna pick up that Firecracker. See, it's like more bronzy. With the other color, I was swiping it on to get a lot of pigment. With this, I'm just gonna tap it on the outer lid because I don't want crazy bronzeness going on, but I just want a little bit of dimension here with the shimmers. I love those together. I love mixing warm and cool tone shades together. I just feel like they really complement each other and give so much depth. I actually added a lot more of that bronzy shade, so it's there. But see, I just feel like it made the silver pop even more. So I'm just gonna go in with any brush and just kind of go over the edges, make sure there's nothing unblended or looking crazy. And then I'm gonna go in with a really small brush and I'm gonna go into Funny Girl, the shade here, and pop this in on the inner corners. And then I wanna use a fluffy brush, that same color, and I'm gonna highlight the brow bone. Whenever you go in with a shimmery color and you use a fluffy brush, it'll go on a little bit more sheer and not as crazy pigmented. So if I went in with my finger or a really dense flat brush, that would make this really, really intense, like the inner corner. But since I'm going in with a fluffy brush, just kind of diffusing that on and giving a light wash of it. And so it's a little bit more wearable up on the brow bone. So now I'm gonna go in and blend this out so everything can just mend together. Taking Jet Setter on a more precise brush to pop this on the bottom lashes. Buff that out. And then, remember in that Shape Tape set, they had the Fake Awake eyeliner. I'm gonna go in with that. You guys know I love my light beigey nude liners. So I'm gonna pop this in here, brighten up this waterline. So next I'm gonna go in with mascara. This is the Lights Camera Lashes mascara. This comes in a set with the In Bloom palette that I've been using. So I'm gonna use this on my lashes. This is actually my mom's favorite mascara. So she is allergic to so many ingredients in makeup, and this is one of the only mascaras that actually doesn't irritate her eyes. If she tries another mascara, she'll actually like get really bad headaches, her eyes will water, all this stuff. It's crazy. So anytime I get one of these extra, I always send it her way. So she's got her mascara that won't mess with her. I get that way too with certain mascaras. Not the headache part, but my eyes will water bad if I have a mascara or an eye cream that doesn't work with me. You guys know I'm obsessed with the Maneater mascara. That also comes in a set, but not with In Bloom. It comes with the Tartelette Toasted palette, which is another one of my favorites. Then I'm also gonna bring this on the bottom lashes. I actually like how tiny this wand is. I'm so used to the Maneater. It's got a really big wand, so I don't actually use that on the bottom lashes, where this one I can get into all the lashes without getting it everywhere. So I have these lashes sitting here. I'm actually not sure what they are. They're used. But if I figure it out, I'll link them down below. But I'm just gonna apply these. You could totally do this look with just mascara. You could do any look with just mascara, but I love applying lashes and I'm in the mood for it today. I think it's gonna tie everything together and be a little bit more dramatic, so I'm gonna pop these on. Okay, lashes are on. I'm actually gonna take all my gold jewelry off because I feel like I wanna wear all silver and I think it'll tie everything together. Obviously putting on a lip will do that too, but see, I feel like that just, it really goes. All right, so first I'm gonna line my lips with Oak Lip Pencil from MAC. I overlined and filled it in. I'm gonna go into the Coconut Maracuja Juicy Lip. I was gonna mix in Strawberry with this, but it was just a little bit too pink, so I'm just gonna take this and dot it on the lips, just for a little bit of shine. Blot a little bit so it just has a nice light sheen. But this is the final look up close. Wow, I need to use this foundation again. I didn't even set my face with powder and it just feels like skin. I can see this being a good like everyday sort of foundation. Nothing that's gonna be too crazy full coverage, anything that's too, well, and it was full coverage, but I don't know, it just feels so wearable. Like if I hugged somebody, I wouldn't be like, oh, you know, not like we're all hugging people, but you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just laying really nicely on my face, but I'm really happy with how this looks. Just, I love a good smoky, cool toned look. I just feel real good in it, so yeah. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I got this look. Don't forget to check out the description box. I will link every single product and deal that I used in this video down there. Thank you so much, Tarte, for sponsoring this. I always have fun working with them. And don't forget to let me know what holiday, Christmas videos you want to see from me. I've already filmed like a good chunk of the videos for December, but I still have a lot more to do, so let me know your requests down there. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you very soon. Bye.